We're going to New York. Melanie Fox, you're up.
What's up? Hey. Okay. So, hi, I'm Mel. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. And I was very intrigued when you mentioned about the big was it audacious? No, big
Outrageous.
outrageous. Right. Scott was audacious. You're outrageous. Big outrageous ask. And I kind of am torn sometimes between sort of this like you only have one chance to make a first impression and like go big or go home or go big now or and I know a lot of times the time is now, but do you have any special whether it's hacks or tips and tricks or just thoughts on when and how to do your big ask? What is there something where you're like, okay, it's always sooner rather than later? What are your lessons learned that you can share about the big outrageous ask?
The idea that we only have one shot, I think, is the scarcity mindset, right? Versus like having an abundant mindset. And you can fire as many of these as you want. You can come back to someone as many times as you want. It doesn't mean they're going to respond to you, but like there's no limit. So I think like take those shackles off and just imagine like this whole thing is limitless and you can reach out to anyone you want. You can make any ask you want. I tend to do it from a place of like, what would be really fun for me? Like, what would just light me up? Like eating at Erin French's restaurant. Like I've been trying, Scott knows, I've been trying to get with Erin French, who has something called the Lost Kitchen. We all love it, right? Okay. I said, last time I saw Scott, I said, you guys have to go watch her show. It's like, it's so amazing. Anyway, I shot her a note. It was like, let's you and me get to her. She wasn't interested. I'm working on the next thing, but I think I was willing to drive to Maine just to have that conversation and get to know her. So I think just think about also what are you moved and inspired to do to take outrageous, audacious action. And that shows up in your email, right? Like, or your phone call or however you reach out. I had a senior in college who went to UNC, my alma mater, wanted to intern for me, work for me. She had everyone in her whole marketing class send me notes across Instagram, LinkedIn, all within a 24-hour period. Like it was a barrage. Like I was forced to pay attention. So I think, just think about the action that you can take and make it as whatever makes you feel juicy and like excited and energized. That's what's going to come, that's what comes through on the other side. Go for it. What's one you can make? Do you have one right now that's like sitting on your heart?
Yes, I am. I want to reach out to the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Specifically, I'd love to reach out to Dana White or Joe Rogan. But really what I want to do is coach fighters so that they could speak English clearly. A lot of the fighters don't speak English, so they will use an interpreter. And I'm obsessed with that sport, watching it, not actually doing the sport. And so I don't have any natural connections to Joe or Dana, but my thought is if I get in, I will be of service and I will love every second of it. And I write to fighters sometimes and they give me little muscle icons, like do it. And then I'm like, all right, when are we going to speak? And they're like, ghost. So and then I'll be like, are you sure you want to do this? Thumb. But so I'm trying to do some things now, but I think I need to be more strategic and probably go bigger or go.
Oh my gosh, there's someone in the group who has connections to the UFC and MMA. So there you go. Done and done.
Hey, thank you.
So, top down.